Is Chinese gold good quality? Is it worth investing in? The answer's coming up. Look, let's face it, China had a skyrocketing economic growth in past years and made a grand entrance on the global gold scene. But like anyone with power, it's not immune to rumors. In this particular case, the main question is Chinese gold good quality or is it not? And that's exactly what we'll talk about today. Specifically, factors affecting China's gold quality, comparing their gold with global standards, misconceptions and realities, and lots more. So buckle up because we're diving deep to find out if China's yellow metal truly shines bright.
A quick note for independent investors. If you've been investing in the stock market, you know that high-quality information is everything. That's why we've partnered up with Nicoya Research, one of the fastest-growing newsletters that specializes in precious metal stocks, dividend investments, technology stocks, and cryptocurrencies. Its founder, Jason Hamlin, is a market research professional with over 15 years of experience in brand management, analytics, and business consulting for Fortune 500 companies. And since 2009, he consistently outperformed the market with an average annual return of 50.2%. If you want to get access to the best financial research available, then sign up today and use the code GSC20 to receive 20% off any subscription plan you choose. Check the link in the description box below for further details. Now, back to the topic at hand.
Factors affecting gold quality. This precious metal isn't just about that glam glow, its real charm lies in its genuine quality. Now, when it comes to Chinese gold, there are a few things in the mix that make it truly sparkle: purity and finest standards. In the precious metals game, it's all about purity. Just like other countries, China uses two ways to measure it, in carats or fineness. So if, for example, you buy jewelry that is 18K, 14K, or 10K, then that piece is either 75%, 58.5%, or 41.7% pure. Meanwhile, 24K and 22K represent 100% and 90% gold purity, respectively. And when it comes to coins and bars, China usually uses high level of quality. Sourcing of raw materials. This yellow metal's journey starts way before it lands in that jewelry store. It's all about the source. China's got a whole range of gold deposits, each bringing something unique to the table. By picking the best and mining it responsibly, you end up with some quality stuff right from the get-go. Refining and manufacturing processes. And this is where the magic happens. Refining is like gold's spa day, where it gets all pampered and polished. China's brought in some high-tech tools to make this process even better. Mixing old-school refining methods with new-school tech is how you get it pure and shiny. Innovation and quality enhancement. China's gold scene isn't stuck in the past. They're all about finding new ways to make this precious metal even better. With cool methods like chemical extraction and electrolysis, they're ensuring that their precious metal is top-notch. Environmental responsibility. Gold mining and refining can be messy, but China says it's doing its bit in taking care of the planet. This country claims to be responsible, sticking to the green rules and minimizing their footprint. In that case, they get the yellow metal without costing the earth, not too much. Now let's talk about the Chinese gold industry and what they do. China's quality control measures. You know how when you buy something, you want to be sure it's the real deal, right? When it comes to Chinese gold, they're not just about making it look good, but they claim to keep it 100% genuine, top-notch, and trustworthy. Even though there were a couple of scandals about counterfeit gold in recent history by Chinese nationals, overall, the country has quality control measures in place. Government regulations and standards. The big bosses are on top of the precious metal game. There's this group called the National Gold Standardization Management Committee, and they're the watchdogs of gold standards. From making sure it's pure to those tiny hallmarks, they're the ones making sure everything's on point. Certification and hallmarking. You know how when something's certified, you just trust it a bit more? That's where the China Gold Association steps in. They give out certifications, sort of like gold's badge of authenticity. Transparency and accountability. It's important that the gold makers in any country are like an open book. Chinese ones jot down everything from where they get their raw materials to the final shiny result. That way you get to know the story behind your bling. Continuous improvement and training. In the Chinese gold world, there's always room to level up. They keep refining their methods and upskilling their specialists to make sure everything's state-of-the-art. International collaboration and recognition. This yellow metal isn't just rocking it locally, it's getting some international love too, especially considering that the Chinese gold is cheap. By teaming up with other gold pros around the world, they're making sure their precious metal fits right in on the global stage. Consumer empowerment. All this hard work boils down to one thing: giving you the power to choose confidently. With all those certifications, hallmarks, and records, you're in the driver's seat when you're picking out that special piece of shiny metal. In a nutshell, when it comes to Chinese gold, it's all about trust. From where it's made to your jewelry box, there's a whole crew making sure that it is as legit as it gets. Misconceptions and realities. You've probably heard some whispers and rumors about China's yellow gold. A lot of this gossip casts a bit of shade on China's gold reputation. But let's dive a little deeper and see what's really going on. So one popular rumor is that because there's so much of this precious metal around, maybe they're skimping on the quality? Sounds like they're rushing and cutting corners, doesn't it? Oh, and then there's that spicy bit about fake gold. Yes, some people are side-eyeing Chinese gold, thinking it's not the real deal. Debunking the myths. Chinese gold has gone through a glow-up over the years. They've been bringing in cool tech and top-notch refining methods. So instead of compromising, they're actually stepping up their game. It's all about making sure each piece of yellow metal is as awesome as it can be. Some of the counterfeiting drama you hear is mostly by triad members or Chinese nationals going rogue. With high-tech security and a clear production process, China is making sure every piece is genuine, so you can spot the real gold from the fake. Advancements in quality. As mentioned earlier, the precious metal makers have been pushing boundaries. They're all about using the latest and greatest to make their gold shine in all the right ways. Forget the idea that mass production means low quality, they're aiming for the stars. Efforts towards transparency. With all the buzz about fake gold, the industry's been doubling down on being clear and open. There's a ton of documentation and checks to make sure every piece's story can be told. It's all about making sure there's no room for doubt. In short, those tales about Chinese gold, they might sound exciting, but a lot of them are just myths. When you really get into it, this country's precious metal has been acing the test in quality, transparency, and keeping it real. Chinese gold and global standards. We think it's important to compare it with the global standards, which are kind of like a global handshake. These international benchmarks are what keep everything legit and on the same page. Globally, we have some top-tier groups laying down the laws for what makes this precious metal, well, gold. And these are the global gold standards that everyone looks up to. Alignment with global norms. Now let's talk about Chinese gold. They've been leveling up big time to match these worldwide standards. Everything they do, from refining their precious metal to the final result you see, is all about making sure it's top-notch. This isn't just about making a name at home, but they're making waves internationally too. Harmonization of practices. Here's a twist. While they're meeting these worldwide standards, they're also blending in a mix of their rich culture and history, similar to Thai gold's cultural significance. The China's panda gold coins in particular are also a major hit among investors and collectors. It's like getting a piece of yellow metal that has stories from both today's global scene and tales from ancient China. Consumer empowerment. This all-out effort in lining up with global standards is basically rolling out the red carpet for you. When you check out or shop for precious metals and particularly Chinese gold pieces, you know it's been vetted against the best in the business. Contributions to the industry. Some believe that China's not just upping their game, but they're also setting the pace for other countries too. The truth is, it's not just about individual performance, but also about boosting the reputation of the whole team. By embracing these global standards, the countries not just show off their top-tier gold, but also shape up the worldwide gold market to be transparent, high quality, and trustworthy. Is Chinese gold good quality? The verdict. So, is China gold good quality? Yes, it is good quality. This country is pushing boundaries, setting high standards, and making sure they always come out on top. When we stack up Chinese gold against the global best, it doesn't just match up, it shines with its own unique flair. They also blend heritage with innovation, which is all about delivering joy to its admirers. Now, if you're new to the whole precious metals industry, then please do check out the video on the pros and cons of investing in gold coins. The link to that video is in the description box below or in the YouTube note cards. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Is Chinese gold good quality in your opinion and or your experiences? What reservations do you have when it comes to gold from Asia? Share your thoughts and experiences with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.